UFC
Que lo
Fight Night
que lo
Recap,
que, que lo
Bout
que.
versus
And
Figueiredo.
boom. All right. So now we're getting into the Deiveson Figueiredo versus Rob Font, or should I say Rob Font versus Deiveson Figueiredo. Deiveson was coming up from the flyweight division into bantamweight. This is his first bantamweight fight inside the UFC. He went up against Rob Font. I personally feel like Deiveson should have been in the red corner. He's a former champ. And he's a dominating champ. But it is what it is. I understand he's coming up in weight and going up against Rob Font. Rob Font is a durable guy, you know. And the first round, let's get straight into it. The first round was even exchanges. They were catching each other. It was a great display of stand-up fighting in the UFC. It was just great. It was really good. They were exchanging well. And when it got down to the last minute and 20 seconds of the first round, oh man, this is when things started heating up a little bit for Deiveson, at least. Deiveson Figueiredo ended up throwing some power at Rob Font, and then you could start seeing, because through the first round it was even, but Deiveson turned it up in that last minute and 20 seconds, and Rob Font was looking like he was getting clipped up. He looked a little weary here and there, so I knew going into the second round we were going to see some more action. And but it wasn't enough for me to count Rob Font out. I thought he would have more answers coming into the second round, and he kind of did. You know, this is round two. He ends up, Rob Font comes out, and then boom, even exchanges, and they both start hitting each other with some power shots. They both start getting off some good stuff, and so I was like, yeah, here we go. Rob Font about to give it to him. You heard? So, and he did. He held his own and stuff. But again, coming down to the last minute of the round, Deiveson turns it up again and ends up hitting Rob Font with some more power shots. And that was the story of round two. Deiveson Figueiredo showing up from flyweight and really giving it up to Rob Font. And then, you know, Rob Font giving him them power shots and stuff. It was a good round two. So, however, in the end, Deiveson Figueiredo got the decision win. Round three was power. Deiveson ran away with the fight in round three. Rob almost got finished. Deiveson carried his power up from the flyweight division, honestly. You know, he got a secure decision win over Rob Font, and Rob Font almost got finished. I mean, he was looking crazy. He did the chicken dance a little bit sometimes, and so, you know, Deiveson carried his power up, and I believe Deiveson Figueiredo is a contender in the bantamweight division. I really want to see more from Deiveson. I really want to see him get down more, and I want to see what's next for him. So I can't wait to see his next fight. If I had to rate this fight, I'd give the fight a good 7.3. There was stand-up, there was action, not much wrestling compared to the prior two fights, but the stand-up was great. Even exchanges. They both had durable chins, and it was entertaining to watch from a fan standpoint. So, yeah, I give this a 7.3, and I can't wait to see both fighters in their next fights. Word.